Okay, City of Fort Lauderdale M1 installation. I wanted to start with a wide angle. The circuit box there, that existed before we installed this machine, and that just happens to be where the main breaker is. So it runs down out of there and goes over into the rest of our work over there. There's the circuit box again, and the entry to our wash. They pull in. This particular location has basically like a garage door opener code panel because they have want a certain degree of security, but it's probably not going to be that sort of push button box. So there's a conduit there that goes up and gets into our brain box, which is on the other side. This is the command post where the technician goes and we enter any commands to move the machine back and forth, raise a brush or whatever. The gray box is just kind of incidental. It's how our electrician wired this setup together. But the white box with the exclamation point on it is likely going to be going into the chemical room at the equipment room at the car dealership. That is the go, wait, back up sign that we're going to have bolted on the wall on probably the passenger side at Coconut Creek. And that machine is going to have that tower on that side and this tower on that side, because all of the circuitry is up there, but we're going to be having it on the other side. Just a decent angle to show you the beginning of the track. These are beefier guide rails than that machine will have. That is the end of travel sensor. So from our entry here, there's the button to push. This equipment room is basically a fenced in shed. That's a yellow fellow for chemicals and stuff to go in. And here we've got a couple of chemical tanks. That is the chemical delivery system. Like I said, it's all mounted on a plate that's just 4 bolts into the wall for me. We got an air dryer. That is a cutoff. That again is just sort of incidentally how the electrician installed this machine into this location. We're going to have just one of these pumps, not two. One of these is for an undercarriage that will not exist. That is the water tank. I'm going to put my hand on it to give you some sense of scale. And the compressor, which we will not need. So we'll have that water tank, that Istobal chemical delivery system panel, and manifolds like that, one water pump, and I believe it's going to be 3 chemical tanks, plus the white box with the exclamation point that's on the other side of this wall will be mounted inside that equipment room. And then just to show you the exit of the wash, there's the 2 little metal plates on the ground next to the track. Those are the end of rail sensors, end of rail triggers for the sensors. And here we see the energy chain in its tray going on down the line. Now here in this location, we just went over the wall with everything going into the entry of the energy tray, which is the energy chain, which is at the other side, and it just comes back and it walks along the track with the machine. And that is at about the midpoint of travel is where that begins here. So here we just went over the wall. I want to show you the beginning of the energy chain and how everything gets into it. Everything just goes over the wall, and we've got it secured, and it goes in there. So basically that will be a hole in the wall with some sort of bushing there.